Michael wrote it. He says, "Hello, my beautiful baby boys. You decided to become a guru for young and impressionable teenage boys in order to make a ton of money. What is the main point you try to instill in the future generation? Will you go Andrew Tate's route of telling guys to hate women, or will you take a Jordan Peterson route of telling guys to wash the smegma off their foreskin? How would you choose to corrupt or help these young men?" Ooh, man, we have to come up with our own.
He's like, you can't have foreskin because God said so. The inner monologue and the dragons within the foreskin and give me money.
It's so funny because Jordan Peterson tries to like go on these talks about a man who is not prepared for combat at all times is not dangerous. I would beat the flaming fuck out of Jordan Peterson at like any point in his life. I would Oko that nigga. And it's just like, how are you? Are you dangerous?
I've never anyone like, yeah, I know. I've just never anyone thought, like, they've never said that verbally, like.
I'm just so sick of that. I've never heard anyone say that either. And I'm so sick of hearing him say these speeches.
The dog shit out of him. Like, yeah,
I would beat the flaming fuck out of him. I would beat him down.
He went to a coma after eating meat.
From drinking apple cider. That guy's defensibility is horrible.
Look.
Oh, yeah, Sweeney? Oh, wait, you gotta sound more like Kermit.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Sween, I'd beat the shit out of you.
I'll beat the shit out of you, black bitch.
I would throw water on him, and he would get sick from it. He would get a poison effect from water, and I'd beat the life. I would beat the Sam fuck out of him, bro.
You godless darky. You got nothing on me, sweetie.
Your God doesn't love you. That's why you're dark skinned.
Holy shit! You godless darky.
You godless darky.
That is crazy, dude. Let's relax.
The woke mind virus has gotten you. The woke mind virus is corrupting our youth.
You think you can stop me because of your dark skin? Well, guess what? You're black, therefore worse and bad.
That's just Kermit, though. That's just
you're worse and bad.
You know what's fucked up? I realized something because I was one of the first people to interview like Jordan Peterson. He actually reached out to me. His wife reached out to me. And I was like, that's so weird. Like, none of these other big people in our community has talked to him yet. I was like, that's fucking bizarre. I was like, what does he see in me? And then I realized that he probably was scanning my videos and saw that I was fucking bouncing around in all these places. I had different backgrounds. And I'm a black man. And he's like, so I'm just a chaotic nigga. And then he was doing this thing called self-offering that's supposed to, like, help you, like, get your life together. And he was basically being like, this dark gentleman could really benefit from, just like getting his shit together. And I realized, I'm like, this motherfucker was like, pick the black guy because he just was like, oh, this guy's obviously like just worse off than any of the other white counterparts and shit. And I was like, yo, this is kind of fucked up.
You should have done it though.
No, I mean, I did the interview, but I was also like, this shit does not work. Like, I'm an artist, man. I thrive in chaotic fucking. I can't be too clean and too organized. Like his self-authoring shit, and that I read his fucking book. He wanted to do another interview, and I couldn't. I was like, bro, your book sucked dick. I can't interview you because all I would do is just say that it sucks.
Well, fuck you, you black bastard. Go back to the pits of Mordor where your Negro ass came from. You monkey.
It's so fucking crazy.
Godless monkey.
You godless ape. I hate you.
Bitch.
All right, I guess this
God
is
damn it! Let me go back in my bag. Let me go back in my bag and sleep for 4 months. You fucking bastard!
Stop trying to interrupt me, Chris. You little bitch. You have all black friends. You need some white. You
have Negroid blood in you. I know it. You're from an island.
Is he a race? Like,
I don't think he's racist, actually.
I feel like
I don't think he's racist.
I feel like
I think he's racist, but he's
I feel like Jordan Peterson is not like a racist guy. Like, he's just kind of like cringe.
It's just funny.
But,
well, look, he's not just cringe. He has a huge
Your
problem.
friends are black.
He does the
Look,
I don't know if he. I don't know if he's racist, but I will say he clearly has a problem with trans people.
I can believe that. Yeah. But I think
that makes sense.
Me too. He went out of his way to just shit on Elliot Page. That shit was wild.
Yeah, you know why? Because I feel like Ellie Page before the transition, that was his go-to. That was his go-to. You know, that was his quick type up, get a few yanks in.
Answering the question.
Oh, what was the question?
Don't interrupt me,
Fajita man. What was the question?
You fluoride freak.
What was the question, Latino?
Okay. How would you go? Okay.
Unlistenable, this podcast.
Here we go.
Unlistenable.
Don't worry, it's fine. This is people like this. We're not doing Jordan Peterson podcast. You know, Jordan Peterson's podcast. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go deeper into Jordan Peterson. How would I? So you're talking about because the person was basically saying, how would you corrupt the youth, essentially,
or how would you
offer Andrew Tate?
Yeah, what was
he offered Andrew Tate and Jordan Peterson. So it's almost implying that how would you corrupt the youth and not actually groom them in a positive way? Because if it was positive, I mean, goddamn, man, you just give them a little bit of Power Rangers, give them some Spider-Man.
All negative.
What?
All
That's
negative.
all negative to you?
No,
What's
we have
positive
to.
for you,
No. I'm saying we must. This is a negative question.
Okay,
we
what I would do is
I would how we would corrupt the youth.
I would empower young men to understand that women should not put their hands on them, and they have in fact, the right to defend themselves if perceived danger.
Not negative. That's actually
no.
That's egalitarian.
No. But the amount of force they use is up to them. It is up to them to dictate when they are safe. So knock women the fuck out. Knock women to the floor.
So your Jordan Peterson platform.
As soon as she swings on you, knock that bitch unconscious.
Your platform would be just attack.
No. Attack when provoked immediately and excessively.
So
I don't even think there's necessarily anything wrong with that.
Overcorrect.
Damn. You don't have to look when a woman hits you. Most of the time, you're bigger than most women. You get hit, right?
I mean,
you defend yourself most of the time. I said most of the time, not all. I know that you short people. I know that most humans that are adults aren't shorter than you, but. You know, like you defeat them, you put them back, and you stop the interaction. But you don't use force after that. This is what I was taught. Now, let's say like one time you guys are all hanging out with me, and Lillian hits me, right? And I turn around, and I just haymaker her. She falls down. 2 more hits. That is what I'm advocating for. That kind of world. Where every guy does that, and the conflict doesn't stop. Just skip a beat. Everybody's like, well, all right, sorry about that fucking wild bitch over there. And he goes back and he keeps drinking with his boys.
I mean, I'm not that mad at that, man. I think like what should really happen is you combine Jordan Peterson and that, like, what you do, you combine Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate. So Andrew Tate's like, okay, women are property, whatever, cool. And then Jordan Peterson's like, clean up your room. Combine the thing. The
Make
women
your property, clean up your room.
Yes, you understand. The women must clean your room. There's no room. There is no debate. There's no like, no, and it's not even in your vocabulary. You don't understand when women refuse. It's like, I don't even understand what she's saying. It's like a foreign language. Because there's only, yes, me lord. And that's it. I like that. I think that's actually pretty fair.
I mean, they should do that naturally, but you know.
Yeah, they should.
We let things go too far in one direction, and now they question everything. But you know,
and then they watch. You have to religiously watch. Either you have to kind of cycle through it, so you can watch Ong Bak or you can watch fucking The Raid Redemption. You have to watch one of these things, and then basically use that on your property if they get out of line.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
That's about it.
What about you, Chris? How would you contaminate the youth?
You look fucking.
I would say I would try to get everybody saying every slur as often as possible, so that they become. But hear me out, right? This way, the slurs become meaningless, and then they can't hurt anybody anymore. And this would be my positive spin on basically just making it so everything is intolerable all the time.
Look, man, I think that'd be funny because it wouldn't work, and we'd lose lives for no reason. It would not. It would absolutely not work.
What lives would we lose though?
If Chris, right now, let's say a group of people that would follow would most likely be the white youth or the white male youth of America, because they're the most impressionable for the most part at the time. You know, they would follow you. They would go into Spanish Harlem. They would recite every slur possible. Mm-hmm. They would get to one of the slurs that offends a prominent demographic of the area, and then they would probably lose their lives.
I don't really give a shit. So
no, as long as you get your money, it's fine. They can die.
Yeah, buy my supplements.
Yeah, I don't care.
Get your bag.
Die.
Get your bag.
Get your bag, you lawless ape.